How competitive have the scrimmages been so far?
Oh yeah, it's been very competitive. With the offensive guys like Alan Lazard, Hakeem Butler, Jacob Parks challenge you every day. I mean, every day is like a scrimmage. So.
Going up against that kind of height, how much of it really helps you guys get ready for the year, seeing that kind of height, that kind of speed?
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, one of the best in the Big 12. Basically, just get you ready for any kind of opponent. Also get you ready to play at the next level as well. So,
What's been your focus? Obviously, you've had a lot of success here the last couple of years, but what's kind of the next step maybe for you?
Next step for me, I would say, is bringing other players along with me. Trying to reach as high standards as myself, but also pushing other players, younger players, just to compete with me and take the game to the next level.
Obviously, you and DeAndre are now kind of the older players, like you said. Is that bringing guys like Arnold Ozuna and Richard Bowens and those guys along?
All right. Right. Like I said, bringing the whole position group with us. So me and Payne and I watch the film. We try to make sure we're not the only ones in there. So what is that? Having to pick them up or just make sure they get next to film and get next to work and we make sure we're doing that.
How far has DeAndre come from last year?
Oh, he's so ever since he switched back to corner, I'll say he come real far. He's already been a tremendous player. Now he's just making everyone else around him better. So.
Do you have any individual goals or things you want to accomplish this season?
Oh yeah, that's one thing we kind of emphasize all the time, man. Coach McDonald, don't just be an honorable mention, but become that first team Big 12 player, become that All-American player. So.
What do you got to do to get to that next level to reach that goal?
Like Coach Campbell preached, I just raised the standard. Obviously, I haven't been there before, so I have to change what I'm doing. Therefore, if it's watching film, put in extra work, getting the stuff faster so I can make that interception instead of it being a pass breakup. So.
The honorable mention honors the last 2 seasons are, obviously nice accolades. Are they something you were proud of, or the second time around where you're kind of like, I was shooting higher? What was kind of your mindset?
I mean, one thing I grew up in high school just knowing is there's always room for improvement. So, I mean, although I pat myself on the back, I'm always have higher goals and look up to it. So, I mean, it was nice while it lasted, but I have bigger goals.
You know who everybody else was that got first team, second team above you?
Oh, yes, sir.
At those positions?
Oh, yes,
your
sir.
position, I mean?
Yes, sir. I mean, that's one thing that's been a competitor, what you're looking at, what you need to achieve, and what other players are doing so you can make yourself better. So.
The offense always talks about creating matchups and using different personnel guys to create those matchups. What do you guys, really need to do on defense to really combat matchups in the Big 12 that will come your way?
That's one thing we're trying to get together, matchups. We don't want any disadvantages, so we're trying to make sure everyone knows their role, their scheme. So basically, if they try to single us out or anything like that, we know how to overcome that.
Do you think you guys are pretty versatile in that regard, where you can combat that?
Oh yeah, I think we are very versatile. That's what one thing you work on your weaknesses and work on your strengths. So if that's something you're weak at, then that's something we emphasize that you need to get better at.
Where do you think you guys are kind of weak in the defensive secondary?
I wouldn't necessarily say it's a weakness, but I would say we're probably short of DBs. But I mean, at the same time, that's a plus for speed and a plus to beat them to the next step. So.
Does that make you a little bit more competitive knowing that you're smaller than some of those receivers?
Has always been a fuel to the fire. But then again, the quarterback still have to complete the ball, so I mean, it's always a challenge.
On the receiver side, who has kind of stuck out? Obviously, Allen's there, but who has maybe kind of, just jumped out at you, I guess, in practices? I
would have to say Hakeem Butler, just coming off a redshirt freshman year. He's doing tremendous this spring ball, filling the shoes and trying to get himself a role in a spot. So.
Joel's obviously made the switch to linebacker. How's the communication between you guys and him back there?
Oh, I mean, that's kind of natural now. I mean, from a quarterback to middle linebacker, that's kind of the same position. He tends to hang out with us more, so I guess communication is getting better throughout things like that. So, I mean, I feel like his transition is going well.
One more question for Brian. He's got class. All right, thanks.